What is up, team? Chuck with Traders War Room, and we're back at you with another video. Listen, this is going to be your market wrap up, and we're going to cover all the things highlighted and then some. Now listen, check the description out. I need you guys to join us on this mission, and as always, if you're ready, follow me and let's go to war together, team. Real quick, I want to thank the viewer and just let you guys know that I appreciate you bearing with us while we move. I look forward to giving you guys a great video once we're in our new house and my studio is up and running. But for now, we're still going to put the content out just as normal, but it looks a little disarray. But you guys know how it is when you move. So again, thank you guys for bearing with us.
What is up, team? Chuck, Traders War Room, and I'm back at you with another video. Listen, this is your Friday market wrap up, and we're going to talk about what the market did this week, what to look forward to next week. I got a new You Pick It, I Buy It, 5 stocks that I've vetted out in a different sector than we've done before, and you guys are going to pick the one that I'm going to buy on Monday, but you got to do your research. I done my research. I put the 5 out there that I like. You guys got to dig down a little bit and figure it out too. But listen, right now I need you to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I need you to come with us on this journey. Inside the description are all of our social media platforms and everything exciting that deals with the video, all the links to great content and everything, so that you can spin yourself up and get your knowledge on and everything like that. But if all that sounds good, let's get to the video. And as always, if you're ready, follow me and let's go to war together, team.
Traders War Room wants to remind the viewer that all content on this channel is for education and entertainment purposes only. You are responsible for every decision you make within the stock market. Tread cautiously and be careful, but have fun and go to war.
All right, team. Hey, Friday, crazy market this week. You know, we had some big moves, as you guys know. We're going to talk about it and all that stuff. But real quick, big shout out to all the members that are already with us on this journey. You guys know exactly what's up, and you guys are getting the alerts. Now, to be transparent, I put a couple alerts out there that didn't do so good, but you know what? I'm human, and guess what? The alerts that did do good, man, they paid dividends on the losses that we had to take, okay? Now, with all that said, you guys gotta always know that if you're gonna become a trader and you're gonna become a successful trader, you're not always gonna hit the home run, man. Not everything's gonna be 100%. You are gonna take some losses because we're a game of chance, and the stock market just might do something else, like AMC might just spike and take all the shine out of everything else that's good news. You guys just need to understand that and make sure that you guys get in good companies, good stocks with high conviction. And if you guys start seeing it go south, man, you got to pull out. All right. Now, enough with that. Let's get to what we got going on, man. I got the buzz report up next. And so let's talk about what's hot and what's not in the stock market. Let's get it.
All right, here's with the buzz report. All the markets were green. NASDAQ was the big winner, and the bond yield down below that 160 that we like. Movers and shakers, SNDL, AMC, SCNS, BlackBerry. Top gainers, SENS, DXR, AMSC, WINT. Losers, USWS, HARP, BKTI, and EDRI. Your one-day sector performance, all green except for utilities. Infotech, the big winner of the day. Communications come in second. And you know how we roll. We like to look at the 5-day to get a full picture. Energy up in the top spot, real estate, and then financials. All right, and we get into our top news stories. Of course, AMC's on the board, and basically this article is talking about how people will lose a lot of money. He goes into detail about what he thinks is the attraction with these meme stocks, and it's, you know, the momentum, the speed. It's a sexy trade on how it's moving so quickly up, coming down, keeps people enticed. But he says a lot of new traders are going to be getting in because they start seeing people make money and things of this nature. They're going to get in high, it's going to drop, and they're going to lose a lot of money. But he says in the long run, this is good for the market because new investors are getting invested, they're getting spun up, and they're getting into the market. But he says ultimately it's going to be a lessons of the hard knock. And on second news, the next one, Facebook getting a little backlash for them cutting holidays and paid leaves and things of that nature. Look, this is happening. A lot of these technical places, they're kind of talking about how why should they be paying full price and full-time benefits and things of this nature for people still working at home and not doing the full type of job that they've been doing. I don't know too much about this, and I don't know about the corporate world, but you know what? I think Facebook's going to be all right, and this will pass, but definitely it's mud in the eye on the tech giant.
All right, that's what's hot and what's not in the stock market. Right now, let's go ahead and talk about some of the big gainers and some of the big losers that happened this entire week and see if we can catch some things maybe going on for next week. So let's take a look at some stocks, some charts, and see what we got going on. So let's get it.
All right, so here's some upcoming IPOs. You guys know my stance on IPOs, okay? They're tricky to get into, okay? Sometimes they can give you great compensation, especially if you get in low and this thing skyrockets and it stays up for a while. They could definitely give you guys a good bang for your buck. But a lot of times with IPOs is everyone will rush, they'll follow it up, they'll get in super high, and then the thing just starts tanking, people will profit take, and then the thing stays super low and everyone's holding heavy bags. So definitely tread cautiously, but we're going to talk about one of them. Looking at this one, hey, I'm just going to go with the first one because I like the word dibs. I'm going to take a guess on what this is, dibs, before we look at it, and I'm thinking dibs is some sort of like online sales thing, like, hey, I got dibs on this. So let's see what dibs is all about. All right, and then we look at the description. Okay, online marketplace, yep, intended to offer rare and luxury products, artifacts, furniture, fine jewelry, things of that nature. So we were correct on there. It's some sort of online marketplace. Let's dig a little deeper. They got a website. Let's check out the website. Oh, and as we dig into this a little bit, this is interesting. They're highlighting the LGBTQ plus, community, which, that's interesting because there's a lot of trend with these, new communities and the acceptance and the inclusion and things of this nature. So this dibs coming out and highlighting this type of, movement, I think this could be positive, especially for the shift in the overall perception and the acceptance of things of this nature. So I'm bullish on this. I'm going to see what this does next week. Definitely dibs is on my list to check it out and see more what it has to offer in its IPO. And let's quickly go through some of our winners and losers. AMC's this week was a big gainer. As you see, it came back a little bit today in a sell-off, but it's kind of a pullback, okay, because it's been riding high for a couple of days, definitely a lot higher than it was at the beginning of the week, so it's due for a pullback. So I'm bullish on AMC moving forward next week. We'll see what it has. BlackBerry, man, this chart is almost identical, just a little less on the price side, but definitely BlackBerry looking bullish as well. Had its cool off period today, but was running up all week. So again, I'm bullish on BlackBerry moving forward. And oh, by the way, the $14 call that we put in, man, we made some bank on that yesterday. So congrats to everyone who got in and got out with their bank. Now this one's a favorite of mine, and look, I don't usually promote too much, especially on the social media platforms, but you know what, guys, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I want you to load the boat up on this one, okay? This is a 2x stock near term. It's going to go up to 10 here sooner than later. You guys need to get in this and get your shares, and we're going to ride this to Profitsville all day. So come with me if you feel froggy, get your shares, and let's go make that money. Now, we can't all have winners. This was a play. Listen, this was solid news, solid company, but definitely got outshined by all the hubbub and the noise that was with the meme stocks this week. But looking at this one next week and on to the future, I see good trending up on this one. So definitely put SCYX on your radar. This one gave us some good bank at the early of the week. It definitely spiked up. You see that long needle up. Sometimes that's a little bit too much, too quick, and it definitely pulled back and trend down, but definitely gave us a good profit early in the week. And then when we came back in, we're looking for continuation moving into next week because this news is on the cancer front and this company is solid as well. So bullish on this next week. And probably the worst play I put out there this week, guys, I actually called for a put on this one. And because I'm a Ford fan, I have Ford shares, but I know the stock well and definitely did not do what I expected it to do this week. It ran up real quick. You see that real quick spike there? And I was like, man, let's put a put on it. So I put a put on it, and this thing just kept going up and kept running. And so I had to go back out and alert and pull out of my put because it was definitely losing too much money too quick. But looking at this one next week, definitely looking for a put on this one, because if I know Ford, and I do, it's definitely going to have a pullback, and it'll give us an opportunity to capture some momentum on the downward. And another one, we'll put this on your radar, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, man, load the boat on this, man. This one's going to be ready for takeoff here in the near future. This, in my opinion, is a 3X to 5X stock. The management team is squared away. If you don't know about TEL, you need to get yourself spun up on it, okay? Definitely check it out. Look at this going into the summer months. This thing's going to be banging. Mark my words. All right, our question from the front line. We got future. Guessing it's too late to get into these plays, huh? Been sitting out the past couple weeks after my loss during the bearishness. Been hesitant playing options. Came back to check on the group's action. So, future, man, appreciate your honesty. You know, hey, listen, it's never a bad idea to kind of sit out and just take a breather, man. In the Army, you know, we call it taking a knee. So, never a bad idea to just take a knee and just kind of chill and just kind of get things wrapped around, because here's the reality of it, right? You need to have low emotion with these stock plays, but when we're dealing with money, and you know, especially if we're new, man, I'm telling you, it's hard to not have emotion, and especially when you take some big L's. I mean, you're going to be emotional about those losses. So definitely good time to take a knee, recompose yourself, and look, it's never too late to get back into plays. Now, I don't suggest riding up if something's needle stuck and you're seeing the RSI just above 80 and it just went from like $2 to $5. You know, I don't ever suggest to hop in at $5 at the peak, but definitely pay attention, you know, make some good moves, and you know, you want to make sure that you got A+ setups, guys, okay? A+ setup, in my opinion, is a good stock, a good looking chart with at least 2 indicators that are showing a trend in the direction you want to go. If you're a bull, you want an upward trend. If you're a bear, you want a downward trend. And you need to pay attention to those, because that's an A+ setup, and it'll get you more times than not where you want to go. Now, also, don't be afraid to secure profits at 5, 10, 15%. Not every stock's going to roll 50, 100, 200%, okay? It's just not. And we see that a lot of these stocks like AMC rolled up like, what, 300% or whatever, something like that. And then all of a sudden, you know, we got a day like today where it's down significantly, okay? And so if you rode that up and you caught it up on the high, you'll be down significantly, okay? And that's a tough pill to swallow. So definitely take it slow, get back in when you want to. And I also suggest paper trading, man. Webull has a great paper trading platform. Get on some of these alert with some paper trade, see how you're trading against it, and when you feel confident, you feel ready, and you're up to it, man, hop back in with some money, and let's get this money. All right, man. Hey, future, appreciate the question, man. Good luck to you out there, and definitely DM me if you got any specific questions. Man, I'll dump all the knowledge I can to you if it'll help you.
All right, and as we wrap it up, let's go ahead and get into the You Pick It, I Buy It. Remember, I give you guys 5 stocks from a sector that is going to show promise, and hopefully will have some steam going into the future. And I've already vetted out the stocks. I picked among 1,000 different stocks the 5 that I think have the best potential long term, and you guys are going to look at it, do some DD, and pick the one that you got, man. On all the social media, I don't care where you commented. If you're on Reddit, if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, put a comment, pick it. Just tell me which one you think will do the best, and the winner on Sunday evening is the one I'm going to buy at a convenient time for me, depending on market conditions come Monday. So right now, let's get into the You Pick It, I Buy It list.
All right, and the You Pick It, I Buy It list. All right, this week we're doing coal and energy, okay, man? Coal, like for 5 months, has been in the top 5 indexes, okay, industries for profit and things of that nature, okay? Going into the summer months, I like this going in there, okay? Energy and coal, I like it going in the summer months. So I've already vetted out these stocks, man. I like these stocks. You can even tell one of them's in there, TEL. Man, we just talked about that stock. Of course, I'm bullish on that one, but any of these stocks I wouldn't mind owning. I want you guys to do your research, do your DD, see which one you like the best, and then pick that one. And the winner, I'm gonna purchase it on Monday. The winner Sunday evening, I'm gonna purchase Monday morning at a time that's convenient for me, hopefully on a dip, and we're gonna see how this thing rolls. So definitely get me a good one, do your homework, but that's the you pick it, I buy it list, and we're doing coal and energy stocks this week.
5 stocks, you got the sector, man. You got all the information. You guys are better prepared today than you were yesterday. That's a given. Listen, I need you guys to take a little time for yourself, man. This week has been hectic, all right? A lot of emotions, a lot of sweating, a lot of craze has been going on in this past week. So take a little break from the stock market, man. Hang out with your friends, hang out with your family, do whatever makes you feel good and recharge, because I promise you on Monday, it's going to be a new market, new strategies, new playing field. Everything is going to change, all right? Now, one update real quick. Listen, we didn't hit the mark with the Facebook group. We had a challenge out for May 31st to hit 500 members, and I was going to do a live stream with a gift giveaway, okay? So that's scratched. We didn't make it, but you know what? We're going to keep rolling. So the new goal is for June, all right? June 30th, I want to hit 500 members on the Facebook. So hit that link, share it with your friends, and let's get that spun up. And I promise you, if we hit that mark, we're going to do a live stream, and I got some great gifts that I'm going to give away, all right? Free gifts, all right? All you got to do is tell someone to come along on the journey, get spun up, get educated, and, join the team. Now, as always, just so you guys can even tell your friends a little bit about TWR in case you don't fully know what we're about. Traders War Room, we look at the stock market like it's a war zone, all right? The stocks and the sectors, those are our battles that we're doing together, okay? We do it as a team. We do it to attack, destroy, and conquer the stock market always. There's a bull market somewhere, and we're going to find it, all right? We do it through reconning the sectors, all right? We survey our areas. We look for the best bang for our buck. We try to get in low, sell high, and if we got a good stock, a good company, good management, fundamentals, TA, all that stuff is looking good, then we're not afraid of getting into the stock and hold it long term, because that's what we do, man. We're going to always grow our minds and try to grow our portfolios at the same time, and do it as a team and a community with the end goal to be better prepared today than we were yesterday. And we do that all the time. We talk about it, I preach it, and that hasn't changed from day one. Now, if that sounds good, then I need you to get onto that description, join the team, come along with us on this journey. And as always, if you're ready, follow me and let's go to war together, team.